What's up, guys? We have some exciting information. Last night, people from the Brazil side of the game posted the form link to their events, and they are indeed getting Kage treasures tomorrow. This seems to be like one of the first few updates they had in a long time, at least, as far as talking to Baku and everybody else. And the Kage treasures bring you a ton of great things, as well as changing the game completely. So the super rares is going to be Susanoo Sasuke and the 4th Raikage, which basically you need to spend around 900 seal scrolls to get either of them. That's pretty much seems to be the average. Then you have Itachi Susanoo, who pretty much is a ultra rare ninja, to the point where you can only get his fragments. You can't actually pull the entire ninja himself. And it would cost you over 3,200 seal scrolls just to get yourself an Itachi Susanoo. Then you have yourself the rares, which is Potato Head Onoki, Mei, Kazekage Gaara, Danzo, Darui, Mifune, Killer Bee, and Chojuro. So these are, there's a lot of ninjas to get from this treasure. Way too many ninjas. It seems like, what is it called? What's her name? Tamari is a regular ninja. Same for Mabui, and then the list goes on. You also have Ao from the Sage Treasures. Then you also have yourself, there's just way too many ninjas. There's like, in total, at least more than 10 ninjas in this entire treasure that you'll pretty much be looking forward to get. All the ninjas are very good. It's going to completely change the game. It's going to make every main character very good. You have Darui that gives a barrier towards the lightning ninjas, and I believe water as well. I can't remember what the other attribute is. Then you have Danzo for fire. And you also have Onoki for earths and fires. A lot of the ninjas pretty much buff 2 attributes. Kazekage Gaara does winds and earths. So that's where the game completely changes. Instead of basing it on Akatsuki, Konoha teams, you focus on pure attributes itself that will work together. And barriers become a passive now. So any ninja with a mystery barrier is going to be very underutilized. At the same time, you need to be level 65 to access the Kage treasure. They didn't announce that the Sage treasures will drop in levels. When the Kage treasures came out in Germany, the Sage treasures dropped down to level 60, and the Kage treasures were 70. So now it's a level 65 thing. I would assume Sage treasures get dropped down to 60. If they do stay at level 70, it's going to be awkward. But this is going to be great. We should be getting the same thing because the limited treasure also expires today. So the first, we should be seeing the Kage treasures. Another thing is they're getting like this kind of Christmas login thing. So because of the 24 days of Christmas, if you sign in, you get yourself items. Now, for going through the entire 24 days of Christmas, you basically get yourself Mogi. And, it's just, she's a part of Konohamaru's squad. Nothing useful. She is just a collective ninja. You also get yourself some other items. You can see that, but it is pretty cool. It's going to be running throughout the entire month. Assuming we get stuff based on what Brazil gets is, the idea. Then they have this kind of battle armor event, which we still haven't seen yet on the English side. This was originally the best way to get materials. The discounts are slightly less than we could get in the Sage Treasures, but it is consistent. So you have advanced threads for 30% off, mediums and commons for 20% off, and you can buy them. Then based on the amount of ingots you spend, you can get consumption packages at the bottom. You can see the rewards. You get Magatamas, Seal Scrolls, all this kind of good stuff. So for spending 20k ingots, you get a pretty good consumption value. You get 25 Seal Scrolls that are pretty much on a 7-day time period. And, there's just a lot more events to follow through. Next, you have their version of the Lucky Ninja Wheel, or whatever. They get, the packs from Great Ninja War as well in this wheel. They have slightly better rewards. And then their lucky pack gives you 80 fragments of Hashirama, Human Path, which is Ningendo, and an Asura Path, which I can't remember which one it is. I don't think it's Shirado, or it could be Shirado. I'm not sure about that, but that's their version of the lucky pack. And then basically the first event ninja from the Kage treasures itself is going to be Danzo. So Danzo gets automatically added into this lucky slot. And then you have yourself the Wheel of Fortune from Brazil, which gives you 80 Iruka fragments by a chance and 5 Naruto QB Chakra fragments. So that's a very, interesting Wheel of Fortune. Getting QB frags is an extremely good deal, especially for how much it costs if you're really lucky. and then 80 fragments of Iruka, you really can't go wrong. Then you have yourself the limited restricted shop, which you can buy seal scrolls and you have a chance of getting 80 pain fragments from the Diva Way, whichever one that is. And then you have yourself Conan, 80 fragments, Magatamas, other stuff like that. And then you have the Lucky Peck Magatamas, which basically you can get yourself one of these Magatamas, or at the same time get yourself Sasuke Stallion fragments, which I guess is the Playboy, I don't know. And then the Naraka Pat. So that's basically all the stuff that's going to be going on in Brazil. I can say the Kage treasures are going to be amazing to look forward to. I have, saved up 192 seal scrolls. So assuming that the Kage treasure is the only big update tomorrow, I will record my pulls on video and upload it tomorrow, and at the same time go over the new stuff. I'll probably do the pulls first and then go over the stuff. And then the Kage treasure, as you can see here, it ends today on the 30th, Wednesday. That's where it expires. So we should be seeing Kage treasures. It's at least a 90% chance of us seeing Kage treasures. No, I'm not buying any more seal scrolls. Whatever I get from 192, I'm at least expecting 3 rares, because the average for a rare is between 60 to 80 seal scrolls. So I'm honestly hoping that I can get myself at least 3 rares and build a solid team around that. I don't plan on going for any 900 scrolls to get a super rare. And, I'm just really praying I can get at least like May or somebody, like one of the Kages. There's just too many good ninjas to look forward to. If I had to choose which ninjas to go for, I say just go for everything. That's why definitely the Kage treasures was the worst thing you could have summoned for. Honestly, the Tamari 5 Kage Conference is basically a regular ninja. And then Killer Bee and Kara were the only rares. So it's definitely not worth pulling from the Kage treasures. This is why I made like at least 5 videos in a row saying save, save, save. But Kage treasures are finally coming. I pray to God that I get something. But then I can finally bring you guys, this team that I wanted to show for the longest. So even though I have fun with the win main, today is also Great Ninja War. So since it's Great Ninja War, I can afford to switch mains, not worry about 9-tail damage. And another thing you guys will be noticing is I hit level 85. So getting level 85, I didn't unlock anything new. I just showed you the treasures. So there's no Kage treasures until tomorrow, which is basically going to be the update. And, I just like the water main, except for the 9-tail capability. But thanks to the Kage treasure, all of this will change. The Kage treasure, you have water ninjas like Chojuro, Mei, and they just pretty much make everything so much better. So definitely, Kage treasures is going to revolutionize the game. Then people can finally say Lightning is endgame because of all the ninjas you're going to be able to access on all the different teams to go for. Just because, even without the super rares, because Raikage and Susanoo Sasuke are both lightning types, and they're both supers, you still have other swordsman type ninjas like Mifune, Danzo, I believe, and, there's just a lot of ninjas that will benefit the lightning main more than others. Water main gets a huge revolution, fire main, earth main get better, and wind main gets a lot better as well. So everything just becomes a lot better. The Kage treasures are definitely the turning point of the game. So now we have to go put in this formation. But first, let me just go spend my stamina. Now, it's kind of funny because I have this awkward problem of when I had stamina and nothing to go for, I was just stacking up awakening materials. But now when I don't have stamina, or when I have stamina but I need to use it for things, it becomes very awkward. So I have myself, have to upgrade all my equipment. I need to go for these Super Kage stuff. So we can upgrade ourselves the sword. So we're going to get ourselves a Super Giant Kage Blaze. And all the red equipment just looks a lot cooler. I'd say the red equipment looks the best. Then you need Scroll of Super Sages, which is 140 ninja exam. And I guess if you pass like 130, or I think, I don't know, like 130 or something maybe, or 140, you have a small chance of getting them. Either way, this is a Germany like 2.0 update that they got. And even then, I'm not sure if Germany did get the ninja exam upgrade yet. And the last thing is, I have all this equipment that I need to basically work on. So I have 50 million coins after, I guess it's been less than a month, right? Maybe like a few, I don't know how long it's been since I did the 35 million coins towards the inner gates function. I will have to do this again though, But for now, I'm going to spend all my strengthens, get them fully maxed out, and then I can put all the coins towards the inner gates function, no hesitation. The only thing I can use coins for after my strengthens being all 85 is going to be inner gates. It's cost me 8 mil to get the last few levels, and it's going to be a 100 power boost. So 8 mil coins for 100 power. No idea when I'm going to spend for this 8 inner gates. I'll probably do another 40 mil. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do another 40 mil. And when you look at the exchange chakra, by doing 40 mil, I should get over 20k points. So what I want to do is kind of get the initiative rune. But at the same time, I was honestly saving for the lightning rune. But I think it's better to go for the initiative just because, as far as I can tell, you probably can't get this rune from the inner gates, or it must be extremely, extremely rare. And even though I couldn't get any, blue or purple or gold or red ninjutsus, at least I have a higher chance of probably getting those in initiative. So I'm going to definitely keep my eye out for that. Let me just spend this stamina. And another thing you guys should probably realize is if you're planning to recharge to purchase seal scrolls, you better do it now. I don't believe they're going to do a recharge event next week, mainly to the reason that we had a recharge event this week, followed by a spending event and the Sage Treasures. So definitely, save all or do all your recharges now, so at least you can get Minato frags, or if you're really lucky to get Minato frags. If I was going to buy seal scrolls, then I would probably do a last ditch effort just to try and get Minato from that, but yeah, the RNG rates were just extremely poor, so I have no intentions of doing that. And because of, the Hashirama stuff in the boxes, way back in the first Lucky Pack, I'd honestly say it's never worth it to do seal scroll pulls again. I will wait until Raikage hits events. Same for Susanoo Sasuke, I don't care how much they cost. I would much rather just get them straight up in an event than have to go pull for them. But yeah, definitely do recharges now, because I'm pretty sure next week we won't have anything special as far as events. Maybe we'll get ourselves that Christmas event, something very similar, and then we'll probably get ourselves the Kage treasure. So that's the only thing I can actually see that they're focusing on. There are no announcements on the forums as far as merges, but the one thing I do think they could do, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say too. I really just can't remember. Okay, so the next month sign-in. In Brazil, they have the Great Ninja War Choji. So Brazil has Great Ninja War Choji for the next month. I was assuming it was Great Ninja War Choji because he was a new Great Ninja War ninja in the ninja pool when you go to your recruits. So I have all the stamina good for tomorrow. I can basically upgrade this blade and then start stacking one ninja. But I do believe if we follow Brazil, we will also get ourselves the Great Ninja War Choji, which he moved up here. And he's basically a better Choza. That's literally all he really is. And you definitely see Choji more in teams. Now, let us go into the team that Empheezie was using. I honestly... it's probably the worst time to show you this team, because it didn't occur to me till, I guess, earlier. I was like, okay, I should have probably... gotten all the awakens and cultivates and then showed the team. But assuming how it's Kage treasure tomorrow, and I will do pulls and hopefully get 3 rares, I really do hope to I really want to basically go ahead and get myself the I want to make myself teams around the ninjas I pull. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why I don't have my cultivates and everything up and going on this team. I do have to level them, because they are really far behind. Then I have to go ahead and cultivate as well. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Problem is, do I really want to cultivate right now? Kimaru doesn't have that bad cultivates. I'm just going to save my resources, except for levels, until tomorrow. This team shouldn't die anyway. It's literally running 3 healers. So in case you guys didn't understand that concept of the team, it's literally running 3 healers. So it's really going to be hard to die. But every time I do an Immortal team, I kind of have a bad idea of showing the Immortal team in action anyway. So 40k power down with this team. I remember what the position was exactly. I'm going to leave Sailor Soccer there just because in case she gets attacked, she could get her passive off, which is Reserve Seal. So you will be running basically triple heals, Poison Taijutsu, Healing Tips, Chakra Dissection Blade. You need the Monkey King Summon. All heals all around. Kabuto's human experiment will basically make Kimimaaru's curse tag go off twice or whatever it does to him. It makes it go off twice. I think that's a passive. The corpse bone chain. Then he also has basically the clones is the good part about Kabuto. Since you have Poison Tai and you have Sailor Sakura to apply poison stacks, you have Kabuto's puppets that apply, or the summons he does apply poison stacks, and Kimimaaru as well. So the team should be, I'd say, interesting. Okay, that's just the only way I can put it together. I'm only using this for one day only. Tomorrow, I really do hope I can pull something. I honestly don't have high expectations. I really don't. I just pray that it's nothing useless, and that's just it, really. So I wish everyone luck as well. Hopefully your pulls go good. I'm curious to see how this team is going to work out, and I do have to make sure to put them in the list before I start the battle. So let me get rid of 10-10, and let me get rid of, I guess, can get rid of Gakido, so we can put Kimimaaru and Kabuto, and yeah, I forgot, since being level 85, the only thing that affected me was pretty much the strengthens. Then I have to go ahead and suit myself with pretty much the cultivates, awakens. That's another thing you get at level 85. You get an extra awakening, which you need to start getting red materials, and I can't start getting them because of I didn't do the main plot instances, or maybe doing the 84 plot instances still doesn't get me yet. So regardless, I'm pretty much have to force my way to get the red awakens through the actual black market. But what I will do is basically, I plan to do this basically. Awaken my main character, because I managed to purchase enough stuff from the, and I managed to purchase enough of this red awakening material from the black market throughout the days that it allows me to get 1 awaken plus 1. So I will do that. This team seems like it's going to be an extremely slow way to win. But I'm excited to see what's going to go. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. The poison stacks is basically the only way you're going to win. And I'm honestly nervous using this team because I don't know what to expect. But triple heals, it's got to say something. And Empheezie was using this for a really long time. So we just have to see how it works out at least. Kimimaaru's mystery being 60 chakra is kind of a letdown. But the poison stacks, I forgot I could have used it that turn. Oopsie. So that would have been that would have been messed up on me. I should have used the Kimimaaru mystery, but overall, the poison is doing its damage. It's going to keep getting restacked. Sailor Sakura is definitely the MVP of this formation, though. Kabuto's clones would be good, but they just keep dying for me at least. And I honestly, okay, let's just see what happens. I can't tell if I did press Kimimaaru's ability or what happened. No, I didn't even get a chance to press it. I pressed Q, but I guess I was alt-tabbed or something, so it didn't go off. I'm still at the point where I just don't have to do my heals, I guess. Okay, can I actually do something? This is literally gonna. I'm never gonna win this. This team is just it's something I would never try again. Honestly, it feels way too slow. Okay, so maybe if I did Kimimaaru earlier, the fight would have been a lot slower, or a lot faster at least. And then don't forget the Kabuto. It is keeping me alive. Like I said, when it comes to Immortal teams, you don't expect fast victories. It's pretty much you torture your opponent to death. That's literally how it works. I learned this with the QB team I was doing. It would have been a lot better with what's this called, Killer B. But times are hard. It's a struggle out here, so we don't have Killer B. Oh my God! Literally, he had to revive. What? Oh, Undying on the Earthmane? Really? Undying on the Earthmane though? I have not seen that. I've only seen that maybe twice in my life. I haven't tried doing Undying on the Earthmane, and I personally just think it's just not worth trying at all. It really doesn't. The Earthmane feels like it's way too squishy without being immune to combos. And it's just, it is way more annoying to use the Earthmane that way. But yeah, at this rate, I'm not even going to be able to show you guys all the fights, so I'm just going to go up to 12. This is going to be, it's going to be way too long to do a survival trial with this team. This is literally, if it's a way too boring playstyle for me. I'm more of a just, get nuked or nuke people kind of person. I just don't like to do really slow-based teams as far as this goes. I think I should probably move or try putting Kabuto down below and see if the clones go away from Kimimaaru, because If the clones are in front of Kimimaro, it's kind of a problem. But it's good to take Sakura the hits, or make sure she takes the hits. We still haven't been put to the test, so we're gonna have to actually use our first heal here. Okay, let's do one heal right there. And next round, we're going to Kimimaro. I guess the Wind Main. Wind Main definitely needs to go. So this is a very tricky formation to fight, because the poison is just not spreading. The way the idea was, you definitely need to keep the Kabuto clones and try to stack them as much as you can. But it feels really rough though, and I just really don't enjoy this team. I really don't. I had good expectations, and it felt like it was gonna be an interesting way to play. But it's just really, I don't know. I guess it's just the Immortal playstyle is not for me. It really doesn't. It is just way too slow. Or maybe I'm just like, I don't know why, but the formation is just not going the way I planned it would go to. I honestly thought it would be a way better experience, I could say. And it's kind of letting me down at this point. Okay, so let's just waste a heal for no reason. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed the way this team is going. I had way higher expectations. The fights are too damn long. The fights are way too damn long. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do survival trial with this. Might have to pay ingots just to go back to a different main ASAP, because I am definitely not using this team. Yeah, like I messed up. I should have not tried this team up. It probably has worked out well for Empheezie, but for me, it's just way too slow of a playstyle to work out. But it is doing its job, alright? It is not dying. With the triple heals in the back, you really do have the sustain. But the problem is Kimimaro is really not doing his job. He is supposed to be a tank, and as much as he's not getting hit enough. It seems that the water main, the back row is pretty much getting stacked. That's really what it seems like. So we finally have somebody dying after, I don't even know how many rounds this is. We have ourselves way too many rounds to worry about, but the team is working. The concept works. Alright, you poison your enemies to death. So I can say it's working out the way it's meant to, but the playstyle definitely does not fit my type of style. So this is round 7 right here. This is pretty much like, okay, you're gonna win a round 10 fights here. Playing this against a super strong Earth main must be the most AIDS fight ever. It's gonna be literally a 10-minute fight. Or a 10-round fight, and then it's just whoever has the most HP wins. So you better hope your heals are good enough. And let's just I'm gonna keep it going until 12, and then after that, honestly, I can't. This team is way too slow. This team is way too slow. You guys can definitely try it. If I would say that if there's a replacement for Sakura to use the regular one, I would say not really, because this Sakura, her regular attack will hit 4 targets. And it ignores physical defense. So it's purely taijutsu based, and you basically need that to restack the poison. Outside of that, you're really lacking the Kabuto clones, because as you can see here, the Kabuto clones are always just dead, and they never do anything. So either summon them at the last second so they can get some damage in, or I have no idea what you can do. But honestly, this team does not seem ideal if you were to follow... if you don't have a state of Sakura. So you do kind of need to get that for sure. And then it's really annoying because this fucking Pride has 2 healers as well. So the question is, who's going to win? The triple healer formation or the 2 healer formation? Suigetsu feels like such an awkward spot. But I can tell you this, I'm going to get dick slapped by this sorcery real quick. He's going to paralyze the entire team. Okay, the clone died, so we're fine. But that would have been bad if, he didn't die at all. I honestly this formation is way too slow of a pace. Okay. Yeah, this is way too slow for me. I will save my Kabuto... Okay, I'm just gonna have to heal, and then Kabuto clone. Okay, so this might be slightly better. We might actually see some clone action here, assuming they don't die. Nope, they're... Okay, come on. Okay, can we please get some attacks going? Okay, literally, this person's gonna get, what? This is ridiculous. Look how many attacks he keeps getting. Okay, so you have Kimimaro to restack the poison. You have Sailor Sakura's basic attack to restack the poison. Kabuto clones have never restocked a poison in their lifetime. And then the water main chases is pretty much the only thing. So this team, it's effective, okay? You can see here, no matter what I do, the team, you don't even have to mystery. Like, even if you don't mystery, pretty much the standard basic attack heals will probably heal you back up to full, see? So you really don't need to worry about healing with mysteries or anything. But this is a really slow way to win. I mean, it's round 7 here. It's like playing ×1 speed. You need ×10 speed for this. Winning pretty much, I think all the fights we did so far, we won at round 7. So I just can't stay to water main. Unless I pull May. So I will figure out tomorrow. No matter what, I have to go like water. It depends what I pull. But at the same time, I do pretty much want to go wind main or fire main. I guess it doesn't really I guess it doesn't really matter. Just because I have, 24 million XP to cap out. And assuming the 2.0 update is 3 months from now, I do have a very long time before I need to worry about experience. So I can go any main now, it just doesn't really matter about the Ninetales damage. But the Ninetales damage would affect the coin gain. And earlier, I guess I wouldn't need the coins. But since I'm trying to go for Inner Gates, I kind of do. And to top off the video with everything, let's just finish off the amazing encore. And let's just actually try the Sage Treasure event. I want to see... The only thing I have in mind to spend my ingots for is pretty much the medium refines. I want to get my refines a lot higher. That's why I don't want to prioritize the purification thing just yet. I only stacked 1 ninja, and besides that, I have no interest of getting anything here. If I don't basically spend it on the refines for a 40% discount, I will pretty much be stacking these ingots for a very, very long time. And there's no discounts once again. It is a shame. Shuriken points. I just guess I'm going to go for more Mabui fragments. I don't know, maybe go for purifications. I should probably just go for the purifications because regardless, I can't get her 5-star. It is just a bad investment. So let's just go for the purification runes. And then I can go for the protects. This way I can at least try and gamble some stuff. And it saves me a few ingots and coupons for that. So everything goes. Remember, today is the last day. Make sure you redeem everything. Also, if you didn't get yourself a Joni medal, or you're running low and you want to renew, do it during these events, because you will be, you get a coupon percentage back and no idea how long before this event returns. And as far as what I have to say about the Empheezie team, it works. It's just the playstyle is way too slow. Damn, Kabuto, what the hell is with his battle power? I'm guessing I'm missing all the cultivates or something. Where is he? No, he's just trash. Huh. I don't know, I guess. Yeah, no mood, no nothing. I guess it really affects him. But okay, besides that. Let us do the amazing ninja test, which is supposedly getting updated every week, and it still seems terrible. Which instance for Awakening Materials? Plot instances. Let's see. What is a ninja in Naruto? I guess it's an occupation. They need to really, I don't know. The ninja exam just feels so awkward. Title of, not Minato, Namikaze. Blue Flash, Red Flash, Green Flash, Golden Flash. Oh, God. See, when I saw Golden Flash, I thought of Flash Gordon for some reason. Went through the 2 statuses representing Final Valley. The statues, I'm guessing. Which should be Hashem and Madara. Statuses. What does Survival Trial and Training Store have? Polishing marks, ninja fragments, refining runes. I mean, ninja frags, right? Yeah, so it doesn't seem that bad today. Which level is required to open? The character transfer system. Okay, this is the one question that I still don't know what it is. Character transfer system. I don't remember what I tried last time, but I put 30 and it was wrong. Could it be? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so yeah, that fucking question, I still don't know what the answer is to. I've only seen it twice. Dance of Grass is Kimimaru. And then the fucking game glitched, so thank you. Okay, what skill does Gaara adopt to turn sand into the pyramid? Sandstorm Funeral? Sandstorm Funeral, there's two. Spear of Shukaku? Desert Layer Funeral? Why is there two? Oh my god, are you serious? Maybe it was a Spear of Shukaku, I don't know. What ninja tool can eat chakra? Shark skin? Yeah, so this ninja exam or ninja test is still stupid. How are ninja tools acquired in Team Instance Zone? And there we have it. Okay, so that's all I have to say for tomorrow, guys. Like I said, recharge today. It's your last chance. There will probably be no recharging events for at least until Christmas, maybe. Maybe by Christmas they'll do something good. Until then, you know, you're gonna have to stick with this and try your luck. I didn't get any fragments, so yeah, yay for me. But the Kage treasures, you know, tomorrow they're coming out. There's a whole list of ninjas to go for, and can I actually fit this picture on the screen? I probably don't. I probably can't, I should say. Yeah, you're not even gonna be able to see it, so it's kind of dumb. I guess you can kind of see it. So these are all the Kage treasure ninjas you can get from, you know, the German side. You have Susanoo Sasuke, Hanzo, Mifune, C, Kazekage, Gaara, Mei, Killer Bee, Mabui, Great Ninja Conference, Samari, Fu, Onoki, Potato Head, Raikage, Danzo, Darui, Torun, Itachi, Akatsuchi, whatever her name is, Kurotsuchi, and Chojuro. And then I think they're still missing the regular ninjas that are added, such as, well, they already have them, but you can get the regular Itachi from a rare ninja pull. You can get Ao. No idea what else you can get, but this is the list. I guess I don't know where I can put this. It's just a big ass image, unless I upload it somewhere and put a link, but that is all you can get in the Kage treasures, and I apologize for putting it towards the end of the video, but most people are going to, watch the first 5 minutes of the video, skip to the last 5 minutes of the video, and then they're going to comment about shit that I probably already said in the video, and then just make me repeat myself. But besides that, that's all you need to know about the Kage treasures. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully Fukurokumaru blesses me and gets me something good. And hopefully we do have the Kage treasures, because I'll feel robbed. But besides that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.